Heal the whole. Heal the whole. You don't have to be a spiritually aware person to see what's going on in the world on a macro and micro level. We are in a time of profound pain and profound change. There is a shift happening. More and more people are feeling a divine discontent and starting to realize that things will not bring happiness, true happiness that is. People are beginning to wake up to a stirring within and heed the calling of their souls. We are becoming aware that we are conscious co-creators of our life, becoming empowered and living from what feels right in our hearts rather than what's repeating in our minds. We are becoming aware that change on the outside must first happen with change on the inside, and to make a positive difference in the world, we must first heal ourselves. If there is peace in the heart, there will be beauty in the character. If there is beauty in the character, there will be harmony in the home. If there is harmony in the home, there will be order in the nation. When there is order in the nation, there will be peace in the world. Lao Tzu. Reframing. Good conditions are nice, but they don't help us to grow and evolve. My dear yoga teacher Moksha Priya said once in philosophy class that if your life is full of challenges and adversities, you are an advanced soul who is looking for some adventure and growth in this lifetime. A life without chaos is boring to the soul. Certainly, this could be a helpful way to reframe our thoughts and beliefs. It's the adversity in our lives that shape our destinies. We can accept them and transform them into teachings of love, wisdom, patience, and compassion, or we can resist them and suffer. As Buddha says, pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. When we accept the good and the bad and stay with the middle way attitude of non-judgment and acceptance, our whole life becomes our spiritual path. Yoga becomes more than an hour in the yoga studio on your yoga mat, but every moment of your life is an opportunity to practice. Here is a wonderful Buddhist parable illustrating the power of reframing. In a small village, the story goes, lived an old farmer. He awoke one morning to discover that his horse had run away. The news circulated through the town, and his neighbor paid a visit and offered condolences, saying, "What a shame." "Maybe yes, maybe no," said the farmer. The next day, the horse returned, bringing with it 5 wild horses. "What a blessing," said the neighbor. "Maybe yes, maybe no," said the farmer. The following morning, the farmer's son tried to ride one of the wild horses, was thrown, and broke his leg. "What a shame," said the neighbor. "Maybe yes, maybe no," said the farmer. That evening, high-ranking officials from the army arrived, enlisting every able-bodied young man and taking them off to war. The farmer's son, however, was left behind. "What a blessing," said the neighbor. "Maybe yes, maybe no," said the farmer. Reframing takes quite a bit of practice and then some. It is challenging to find an equanimous state of mind when we are drowning in emotions of fear and anxiety. That's why practicing yoga helps us. We learn how to retrain our nervous system by learning how to steady our mind, by concentrating on steady and equal breathing patterns while holding arduous poses. It's body, mind, and emotional training all wrapped up in one. Here is another reframing prayer that came from an email from my father, more applicable to modern times. Heavenly Father, help us remember that the jerk who cut us off in traffic last night is a single mother who worked 9 hours that day and is rushing home to cook dinner, help with homework, do the laundry, and spend a few precious moments with her children. Help us to remember that the pierced, tattooed, disinterested young man who can't make change correctly is a worried 19-year-old college student balancing his apprehension over final exams with his fear of not getting his student loans for the next semester. Remind us, Lord, that the scary-looking bum begging for money in the same spot every day, who really ought to get a job, is a slave to addictions that we can only imagine in our worst nightmares. Help us to remember that the old couple walking annoyingly slow through the store aisles and blocking our shopping progress are savoring this moment, knowing that, based on the biopsy report she got back last week, this will be the last year that they go shopping together. Heavenly Father, remind us each day that of all the gifts you give us, the greatest gift is love. It is not enough to share that love with those we hold dear to our hearts, or not to just those who are close to us, but to all humanity. Let us be slow to judge and quick to forgive. Show patience, empathy, and love. This prayer I took to heart since I was that single mother, and patience was not my greatest asset.